Hi, everybody.
Hello.
So I'm really happy to be here. And this is great because I actually love public speaking. So get ready. I can go for hours.
So can they? They're good.
So anyway, I actually know Michael. I've known him for about 6 years now, and I went to his yoga studio in the Bronx it used to be called Bamboo Moves. And it was my first introduction to yoga back in 2009, and I went with a friend of mine, and I told her, look, I hate yoga. I don't want to go. Yoga sucks. Yoga is boring, it is slow, and it is for old people. And she was like, just please come. Like, I just want to go with somebody. I don't want to go by myself. And I was like, okay, but you really owe me. And so I went with her and I tried it out. Michael was teaching, or somebody was teaching. I did take one of your classes, and I don't know, it was a different experience. The whole vibe was good. There was like some incense burning. I didn't know what it was. I was like, that smells weird. But it was like a happy feeling, a community, and it was challenging, and I wanted a challenge. And yoga came to me in a time in my life where I really was looking. I was like searching. And yoga answered that for me, and it met with like a community of like-minded people, open people, kind people, and I met people along the way, different teachers through Michael, who helped me with different problems in my life, like a smoking issue, like boyfriend issues, but it all happened through yoga, and I knew that I always wanted to be a teacher. And so when I heard through Michael earlier this year that he was doing another training in the Bronx, I was like, I think this is my time. And people always told me in the past, oh, aren't you teaching already? And I was like, no, and I didn't ever feel it was right. So this year I finally felt it was the right time, and so I told Michael, I was like, I'm gonna do it. And so this training has been wonderful. It's really changed my mindset. I've learned through this training, and I'd heard it before many times, but maybe I wasn't ready to really understand it, that our thoughts make our reality. And it's just absolutely true. I can walk around all day saying, oh, it took me 3 hours to get to work, 3 hours in traffic, then I have to deal with my asshole boss, then this and that and that. Or I can say, wow, I'm grateful I finally got to work. And wow, my boss has issues, but that has nothing to do with me. And I'm grateful I don't have to deal with him. Like, I'm grateful I don't have his life. You can turn everything into a positive, and things can just, come off your back. Like, it just doesn't affect you anymore. And that's probably been the biggest takeaway from this training. And it's also been a great opportunity for me to practice, like, acceptance, patience, because I don't agree with everything. And I have a really good throat chakra. Like, I'm able to really say what's on my mind. So it's also been a way for me to like temper myself too, and not speak out every time I don't agree with something, because that's not kind. So, and Lord knows I've wanted to. So anyway, but it's just been great. I'm like really happy today, and I really feel it's a lot to do with this training, meeting all of you guys, and really working through yoga and making it a part of my life. And I'm so grateful to my friends who came out tonight, and to all of you guys who are supporting us. So thank you so much.
So Sarah, she's not a stand-up comic, though she probably could be. She's also a teacher. And what's great about her too is that, it's funny because what she said is so true. I never forget, my graduation from my teacher training was the grand opening of my yoga studio. It was quite ambitious and crazy, to say the least, to be doing teacher training while opening a yoga school at the same time. So soon after, probably days or weeks after opening, Sarah came into the studio. Mind you, I had just finished teacher training like these guys, and here I am like running the school in the Bronx, and like I was nervous to teach in a yoga school. So I had another teacher there, and one day she's like, well, why don't you teach? I'm like, yeah, I guess I should. It is my studio. So I go and I teach my class, and it was fine. But Sarah was one of the students in the class, and when I saw her, I thought she was a yoga teacher already. She was crazy flexible. She kind of looks the part, and I was like, oh, great, now I have a real yoga teacher in the class. I just graduated yesterday. Oh, so I'm kind of like doing my thing, but kind of watching her. She's touching her toes and doing this and doing that. And I'm like, oh, geez. it turns out she wasn't even a teacher at the time. So I already saw
It was
her as a
probably like my
teacher.
first class.
Yeah, probably, honestly. I already saw her as a teacher like 6 years ago. So I don't know if that was a premonition or whatever, intuition, but yeah, she's totally been a teacher for a while. So thank you.
Saraswati